There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns. So vibrate in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real. All that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold that severed heart. There's a beauty in the way you lay, and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days, all I do is wonder, is about another way to start again. In the pain there's something real. All that anger so concealed.
All right, we are live. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Haynesy coming back for another live stream watch along. Hope you guys are doing well. Second game of the 2025 NRL Pre-season Challenge. Today's game, the Penrith Panthers up against the Canberra Raiders at Shark Park. Obviously, I don't know why it's at Shark Park, but I mean, you can't have it at Penrith because Penrith's home ground is getting rebuilt, so that's why. Anyway, could have been. Anyway, it's irrelevant right now. But welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. It's our second game of the preseason challenge. Obviously, the four Faggots teams are in action first up. We obviously saw last on our first game of the season with the Panthers and the Raiders going up. No, that's now. The Sharks and the Warriors, they went on it was a good game, actually. A 12-all draw to kick off the season. Probably what you expect from a trial game, to be fair. But, yeah, it was still good enough to watch anyway. So, but here we game two. Should be, a decent game as well. Obviously, the Premiers, again, the Panthers. We'll get through to the team news in just a moment. We'll jump into the live stream very, very shortly. We'll start to the live chat. Starting off with Bulldog Season says hello, and Luke Melbourne Storm fan as well. We've also got our poll as well in the chat. If you want to fill that out at any time, feel free. The question we're going to be asking tonight, can the Penrith Panthers win 5 in a row? That is a question for tonight. Can the Penrith Panthers win 5 in a row? A lot of people say they can, others say they can't. They prove a lot of people wrong each year, so we'll just wait and see. All right, we'll get into the to the team news. We'll start off with the Panthers. Dane Laurie will be fullback. Jesse McLean alongside Casey McLean on the wing. Fiono and Asul Kapoa in the centers there for Penrith. Jack Cole and Brad Smider in the halves. Luron Patia front row alongside Preston Ricky. Luke Summerton at the hooker position. Maverick Guy into the back row with Azai Papali'i playing his first game for the Panthers. Trent Taolo is at lock and jersey number 14. Jacob Violor, 15, with John Saga. Zach Clark in the reserves there. Zach Lamont, Nico Apulu, David Farley, Falafa Litoy, Billy Scott, Jackson Edgar, Zach Zipowicz, Samuel Lane, Billy Phillips. What a name, Billy Phillips. Nick Murphy, and that is it. Coach Ivan Cleary for that one. Turning our attention now to the Canberra Raiders, the Green Machine. We scroll away all the way up to the top. There we go. Chevy Stewart, fullback. Mick Asuma, Albert Hapawate in centre. Mane Watwe, Chad Stewart on the wing as well. Adam Cook, captain at 5'8". Ethan Sanders in the halves. Jordan Martin, number 22, Sean Packer. Number 10, Pasoma Solo. Number 11, Simi Saskia, I think. Matty Nicholson. Sorry for the pronunciations. They are awful for me. Miles Martin at 13. And then on the bench there, Ethan Alia, Isaac Tuabotu, Regan Carr, Mark Tualali. Then the reserves, Owen Paddy, Keon Skips, Jensen Tampa. Oh, that is awful. Number 20, Jalen Afasaga. Number 21, Peter Tatul. 23, Jake Clydesdale. 24, Joe Roddy. 25, Noah Martin. Arta Maratita. 26, Mitchell Press. 27, 28, Jackson Lavender. Coached by Ricky Stewart. That was probably one of the worst pronunciations ever. I do apologize for that. A lot of rugby league names in that one. But yeah, kickoff not too far away. The time is now about 4 minutes away. Not really strong teams compared to the Sharks and Warriors, what they put out last night, but still either way, good fellas there, good players there. Obviously, there's a few first grade names that you've seen there. Obviously, the likes of there's a couple there for the Panthers and the Raiders. Obviously, for the Raiders, you got like Stewart, Hopewadi, Stewart as well, and obviously for Penrith, Dane Laurie, Isaiah Papali'i, Maverick Geyer, all those type of guys as well. Hope the Panthers don't win 5 in a row. Yeah, me neither. But you got to respect them. They are a juggernaut. They are an absolute juggernaut. But at the same time, you do want to see someone else win it this year. Probably Melbourne or your front runners will win it this year, but we'll see. We'll see how the season progresses. Jason Rader's always in here. He's a club member. G'day, Haynesy. Hello, Jason. How are you, my friend? Who was I thinking of? Jason, I know you support. Do you support Supercars? I'm pretty sure. Are you? I can't remember if you're. I think I'm confusing you with Warriors NRL Fanatics. He's a Ford man. You Holden, aren't you? Well, used to be Holden, but Camaro is now. But what are your thoughts of Red Bull heading back to Ford? I think that's who I was. Yeah. Pretty sure you used to be a big Holden guy. So, but yeah, what are your thoughts on that? But yeah, retro Raiders jerseys this year too for the Raiders as they walk out onto Shark Park. Before we begin, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Really appreciate your support so far. Obviously, it's our first few streams back on from the 2025 season. He's holding, yeah, but yeah, there we go. I knew you were holding, but yeah, what are your thoughts on the move? I mean, like they were used. They were, like they were always, they did start off at Ford, 888, but a bit surprising to see him back there, to be honest. As the Panthers run out, not wearing the pink jerseys. Normally they wear the pink jerseys in the preseason, but nevertheless, they're out in the home kit as they come out. Obviously, they're going to have a good support there as they are the 4-time defending premiers. So obviously the main squad there in there supporting the boys. It's always a nice touch there. So we're almost ready to go, ready for kickoff. It's Isaiah Papali'i in his first game for the Panthers. But yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Just as we get underway, pretty sure the Broncos and Burleigh are having a trial as well. We'll give you guys updates on that one if you like. It's finished. Well, it should be live, but they're not. but it was 16-0 in favour of the Broncos. And I think the Dolphins and Queensland Capras are also playing in a trial later tonight. So if there are updates from the stream, I'm pretty sure the Dolphins are doing a stream. Oh, knocked down there by the Raiders. The Panthers will get a new set. They're starting at 40 minutes out from their own line. But yeah, so with that, show chat, yeah. But yeah, so scrum place there. So so it was on the Broncos live stream. It'll be on the Dolphins one as well when their game kicks off. I think it's 7:00 our time, Queensland time. So the Panthers, that's a solid charge up to the halfway line. Surprised not to see Talangi play for the Panthers. I think it would have been a great opportunity before Vegas for him. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I really haven't got into the supercars again ever since Holden, because I was a Holden fan, but, I still watch Bathurst and all that. But, yeah, I was a bit shocked to see. Grand final prediction this year had Storm v Sharks. Ooh, that's an interesting take. Oh, there's a knock on by Maverick Geyer. Dropped it cold, and it'll be a changeover. The Raiders survived the first opening set. But, yeah, what a charge there from the Panthers. That from the first hit up. I absolutely hate forwards. Yeah. Failed on race day is the PG way to say it. But grand final prediction. Oh, yeah. Sure. I don't know about the Sharks, but I mean, I expect the Storm to be there. It's just who. For me right now, it's basically who's going to be playing Melbourne in the grand final. Will it be the Panthers? You probably be your best bet. They're still going. I mean, as much as you want them not to be there this year, but they're gonna find a way to get there. And if they win it again, I wouldn't be shocked. I've come to the believe over the last couple of years. I'm like, yep, this is the year that they're gonna, that's forward. Yep, Belinda Sharp called that one as a forward pass from the Raiders. The neutralizer. Hey, Haynesy up the mighty Raiders. Good to see you back. Oh, that's out there. That's a mile forward. That's a poor pass. But yeah. Wet conditions too in Canberra too, up in Sydney. The pre-season game gets underway. Obviously, who's playing? The All-Stars is next Saturday too. I am in Sydney that weekend, obviously, for the charity match, but I don't know. I might go to that. I'll see. I think a few of the other Goanna Academy boys are heading out there. But next week, we start off next Thursday. Canberra take on the Sharks. Obviously, that'll be the two other Vegas teams, but they will be already off to Vegas, so you'll probably see similar players that you're seeing tonight, actually, for the Canberra side. And obviously, the players that played towards the back end of the Sharks game last night, you'll see them play. Friday nights in Parramatta in Newcastle, followed up by Cowboys and the Dolphins in Cairns. Dane Laurie, here's a shift down for the Panthers. It's knocked down. No, it wasn't actually meant to be a knock on by the Panthers, and it is. Cowboys, Dolphins in Cairns. Saturday, again, the Warriors taking on the Storm. That obviously the Warriors will have the junior players playing due to the fact that they're in Vegas, while the Storm don't know what side they'll put up. Followed up by that's on at 12:30 in Sydney, Brizzy, 1:30 up here down in Sydney. Rabbitohs and Manly at Gosford, 2:30, and then Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Toowoomba Sports Ground. Been out there, actually. It's a really nice venue. Broncos play the Titans. Bulldogs play the Tigers at Cogra, 5:30 kickoff. And at 7:30, it is the Dragons and the Roosters, which at this stage, I'm going to be going for like 45 minutes because I have to fly home after that. For you and Jason's sake, all the best and good luck to the Roosters. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. Same for you guys for the Green Machine. I honestly think we'll be fine. Yeah. Also, tomorrow, guys, I'm dropping the video of my channel update, which I do have an update for you guys where, which I'm excited to announce what I'm doing this year, where I'm off to, which I'm really, really excited for. Here's an early shift for... Oh, thank you for reminding the scoreboard. Always does that. I always got to update that. There we go. But yeah, but I do have a update for you guys. Involving the season, what I'm up to this year. Probably one more, I think. There you go. So Penrith, 35 metres away from the line, as they come back into the middle. An offload, play on. Here's Papali'i, Isaiah Papali'i. He will get it just short of the 20-metre line. 15 in from touch. Panthers work it away. Here's the last tackle. It's kicked ahead from Cole. Picked up by Stewart. Try the offload to the other Stewart, but he is pulled down 10 metres out from his own line. It's not working again, is it? Six. Yep, we're good. We're good. Who's got the ball? The Raiders do at the moment. Had the Roosters in fifth this year on my ladder, in my opinion. I'd take fifth, to be honest. I'd really take fifth. Too kind, Luke. Too kind. A lot of people have us outside the 8. Yeah, I reckon 5 or 6. We'll see. Obviously, I put out my ladder prediction week out from the season. Dane Laurie trying to claim a penalty, but he got smashed. Mike's good. Could come the magic round, but if I'm good to go magic round. Could come the magic round if I'm good to go to magic round and I'm New South Wales fan through and through. 100% go to Blues. We've got a series to defend. Oh, yeah, I'm also going to game 1 this year. Got tickets in the Blatchies. $300 later. Not cheap, especially when you're flying everywhere this year. Ain't going to be fun. But, yeah. Kicked downfield by the Raiders. By the Panthers, sorry. And it's brought back by the Raiders. And they're 30 metres out of their own line, starting their set. Screwed out a dummy half. Thought Brad Smider was offside there, but referee let it go. I thought so too, Zane. That's actually funny. I thought it looked like from a naked eye, it looked like it was the Bulldogs' the home jerseys, but you're right about that. You're spot on. Wet weather too might be a problem with, especially after the poor handling that both teams had last night. So last tackle put up by the Raiders. Up it goes. Oh, it's a nice take. A really, really nice take by Jesse McLean, and he gets a penalty, earns a penalty for his team. That was a really nice take. Oh, no, it's the other McLean. Casey McLean, not Jesse. Oh, yeah, tackle mid-air, and he earns a penalty. It was a great penalty, great take. Definitely don't sweat on these Penrith juniors this year if they get a run. They're freaks. They always find someone to replace you with the Panthers, regardless they go. Keep an eye out. I think the one thing they were looking forward is a big enforcer forward to replace Fisher Harris. I know they're going to have Leota and probably Lindsay Smith at the starting front row, but wouldn't be surprised if we got someone else. Jack Cole runs to the line, Papali'i. So that might be a combination there, Jack Cole and Isaiah Papali'i. The Panthers work of the way. They are 35 out on tackle 5. Brad Smider now, he'll put it up. Chase is on. Dane Laurie leads the chase. And Chevy Stewart takes it cleanly. But he is met by Dane Laurie. Obviously, those two are going to probably be the standouts here. Most likely battle between the fullbacks. We saw good. I mean, we didn't see really much of Will Kennedy last night, but the early stages was between Will Kennedy and Nickel Klostad in the previous game last night, where it was a 12-ball draw. Wet weather conditions and, obviously the first hit out for their two respective seasons, I'm leaning towards a low-scoring game as well. Looks like it'll be an early kick at the tackle count for the Raiders, looking for a 40-20. He's got the angle right, but it will be cut off by Casey McLean. Then he throws it back into the inside to Dane Laurie. He'll start the set 15 metres out for the Panthers. Still don't make sense why this is at Shark Park. I mean, there's no one there either. Looks like there's no one there. They should have just had like a local ground in Penrith, like St. Mary's or something. And it'll be a penalty to the Panthers. At the moment, I can't see anyone stopping Penrith except the Melbourne Storm. Melbourne is the closest to Penrith. They are the team at the moment. They're just my opinion. Yeah, I agree. If anyone who would beat the Panthers this year in a premiership would be the Melbourne Storm. Like, they think they are the favourites this year, the Panthers, the Storm. So, but you never know. There might be a team like the Bulldogs, like Manly, who had a fantastic year last year. They might get, they improve, squad improvement, and they might poise a threat. I don't think the Sharks will. I mean, obviously, I'm always optimistic about the Roosters. I'm always believing that we can win the comp this year, but at the moment, I don't think we will. But you never know. Never know. So Panthers now third tackle inside the 20. Panthers are looking for first points. Maverick Guy now keeps working hard. Pulled side inside the 10. Fourth tackle. At the back they go. Brad Schmeider shows and goes, and good tackle in the end by the Raiders. This is the last now. Kick. Ricochet. Play on. And should be 6 to go. It is. It's fell in the hands of the Panthers. 6 more tackles. Jack Cole throws a cutout pass to Jesse McLean. Still going. But he's met by the Raiders defense. Oh, it's Casey, sorry. Casey. Oh, Jesse's on the left. On the right, sorry. That's Casey McLean. Jack Cole now. Just a settler in the middle of the field now for the Panthers from their big front rower. That's third tackle, 10 metres out. That number 10 really looks like Fisher Harris because he's got a bit of a buzz cut. Like the back of him anyway. The back of his head looks like Fisher Harris, to be honest. Jack Cole now. Back inside. Tackle 5. Good defense so far from the Raiders this set. Last tackle. Deep in the line, Dane Laurie. And pretty good rush defense by Hopewadi. And that'll be changeover. So good defense from the Raiders early on. They survive nearly 2 full sets on the Penrith on their own line. Nothing says preseason footy like Panthers v Raiders at Shark Park in February. Yeah. Oh, Sydney Derby. Sydney Derby's on tonight too. They actually look like a big crowd too. What is Mick Rugby League saying? Publicly reportedly a chance of starting at prop despite being named on edge in trial. Yeah. Yeah, you know how that works. Penalty to the Raiders, starting their set on the halfway. Oh, mini break there. How are you watching the game? Watching it on KO, Fox League, through the TV. And obviously got the setup out here in the bar room. And there's an error. Ball plant. Well, I saw Guru talk about this yesterday, like with the looks like we've got a wicket. We're playing short. Yeah, it's a ball plant. Look, if I'm being honest, Penrith are going to be the ones mostly being looked at for this because they don't even attempt to bloody put a foot over the ball. They just step over it. But, they're trying to, they're cracking down on the rule like they always do in the preseason games. Then come midway through the year, they're not even going to care about it. So if they want to crack down on the rule, crack down on the rule the entire 27 rounds, including finals and grand final and origin. Simple as that. Anyway, but nevertheless, Dane Laurie with the ball now. So I'm watching this play the ball. Watching this play ball very closely. Yes, Dane Laurie did tap. Oh, scoot out, dummy half. He's off, but pulled down just in the nick of time. Saw the gap and thought Sydney heads opened up, but they did scramble it close. Looking threatening this set now, Penrith. Last tackle. Jack Cole goes himself, pulled down, changeover. They survive again. But yeah, Luke Summerton. Look like a potential sniff into the Penrith 17 for Vegas. Definitely proving a case. He's been really solid. Tackle in the opposition half, 28-11. In the opposition, 13-0. So Penrith, as usual, they are dominating forward position. Oh, that's a terrible knock on. That is Jesse McLean there, who picks it up. Now that's a poor mistake by the Raiders. The Panthers work. You can see the similarities from a normal Panthers side with the main players playing. It's just the same stuff. They suffocate you. They're owning field position, and then they keep you in your own 40. Then you make a mistake, and they're going to make. The only thing is, though, they just haven't scored yet. 4 errors from the 56 completion rate from Canberra, compared to Penrith's 80. That's not bad in wet weather conditions, especially in a trial. So that's tackle 4. Can they capitalise and put points on the board? And Brad Smider, without a headgear, he's wrapped up there. But you got to be admit though, the defense is good. Jack Cole, short side play, puts a grubber kick in. It is covered though by the Raiders, and it'll be 6 more tackles though. It's a goal line dropout if they get the ball from the kick, obviously. So the short dropout goes to the... Oh, it's touched. I think it'll be forward by Canberra. He got the tap back, but it was... when you accidentally order the wrong club's jerseys, good luck, Bull Raiders. That is going to be very confusing as the season goes on, eh? Oh, dear. That's funny. That is funny. Sydney Derby's on 2, come on. Need Papali'i, first try scorer. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully he gets there. So the Panthers now. Setting up. Just short of the upright. Short. Pulled down. Good tackle again. Good defense too. Got to give him credit. It's been good defense. Jack Cole. Cut out pass. Oh, it's touched. 6 more. Here's Casey McLean. And he'll be thrown in the touch, but it was touched first by Canberra. They'll get 6 more tackles, more defense. Coming away off the green machine. Yeah, it was touched by Canberra. "20 minutes into the game with still no points." Luke says, "I actually had my boys finish first this year." Well, probably expected to. No, it must have been what? Unless they've ruled it backwards, it should be Penrith ball. And then they give away a penalty in the process. Yeah, I don't know about that. It was definitely a play at the ball. Should have been 6 more tackles if it was a knock on, but if it was backwards, I mean, it is play on, but he went in the touch, but it looked forward to me. Nevertheless, Maverick Geyer, he hasn't had the best game. He's gave away a couple of penalties and he's dropped the ball, but obviously early on. So Canberra finally get the ball and they finally get out of their own area. They're still 30 metres out from their own line. But they haven't had any field position. Here's a play down the short side, but they're away. Belinda Sharp. What? What happened there? It's like they weren't even allowed. They stopped play. Maybe I can't even explain that. I don't know what happened there. Maybe off the mark. Oh, that's good. That's a good solid hit up from the 23. If I was Canberra, I'd be really, really impressed if I was a Canberra fan. If you 16 tackles in the opposition 20, survived all 16 of them. So some decent field position here now. 30 metres out from their own line. They'll put a interesting kick in back towards the post. It is picked up by Maverick Guy, but it's actually turned out to be a decent kick. They'll start their set. The Panthers 5 metres out from their own goal line in front of the post. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thank you guys for tuning in. And typical Penrith get a penalty out of trouble. It doesn't matter what kind of Panthers are playing. They're still going to get their rough end of this. They're always going to get the rub of the green, aren't they? That's a penalty there to the Panthers for pressure. Oh, it looks like a crusher tackle anyway. Actually had my. Oh yeah, that's right. You already answered that. My bad. But yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, obviously, lads, the Sportshed TV charity match is next Sunday, 8 days away. It is going to be a fantastic day out there. Ringrose Park at Wentworthville. Link is in the description for tickets. Still waiting for finalisation for the live stream. Pretty sure there will be a live stream through Bar TV Sports for $10. But keep an eye out for that. You'll find out throughout the week. Any more information about the charity match, head over to the Sportshed TV Instagram page. That's where you're going to find all things about the charity match. Next Sunday, February 16th, Ringrose Park, Wentworthville Magpies. Heading out, if you're out that way, Western Sydney, come out. Great day. Over 3 games of footy. Tons of activities for the family. All proceeds for those games go towards much needed charities. Here is Casey McLean down the sideline. Play on. Hasn't been held. Oh, no. Referee has told him to go back and play it. Good set from the Panthers. Last tackle. Kick back infield. Jack Cole's there, and it is picked up by Chevy Stewart. But yeah, charity match. Like I said, 3 o'clock is the main game. Myself and your favourite content creators are going to be playing in it. And a couple of former NRL players are also playing. For the Mark Hughes Foundation team, they've got Blake Austin. He's playing. And I believe, from hearing from Mr. Porter, Zane Potter, that is, the grub. No, I'm only joking. He has said that there is a Celebrity 21 player being named for him. He wouldn't tell me who it is, but there is one. We've got one as well, but we don't know who it is yet. Obviously, our coach for the Garden Academy Rugby League Guru, my father, as everyone knows, he will keep that a secret until when we need to find out. So stay tuned for that, lads. Next Sunday, 3 o'clock kickoff. I'll see you guys out there. Hope to see you guys out there. It's going to be a fantastic day. For my side, we've got Mitchell Pearce and Todd Carney playing for my side, the Garden Academy. And I don't know if you guys were here last night, but if you guys have seen, I am playing hooker. Is Azo Kepoa playing? I think so. I'll go to... number 4. Is that how you spell it? ASU Yeah, he's number 4 center for the There he is on the screen now. He's playing and he's made a mistake. But yeah, well, looking forward to seeing you guys out there, Ringrose Park Wentworthville next Sunday. Grand final predictions is Manly v Bulldogs. I mean, it could work, could happen. I can't see the Manly making the grand final. Can see the Bulldogs. Oh, here's a chance here for Chevy Stewart. He's away, and he's pulled down. Get back up, play on, but it is met again. So first real opportunity for Canberra. They haven't had any possession down this end of the field. They're 10 metres away. The 26 is out there now for Canberra. 25 minutes into the game, we're still scoreless. Is that about to change? Here's a chance now. A barge over attempt. I don't think he got it down. Belinda Sharp right there in the right place in the spot. Tells the call is held up. And we will have a play the ball 10 metres out. Good defence from the Panthers. Following up from the trial game between Burleigh Bears and the Broncos, ended up with Broncos winning 22-0. I don't know who really played in that game, though. I have to check out that halftime or something. Here's a chance here. Oh, great offload. It's a try. Try to Canberra. First real opportunity, and they've scored the first try of the game from the number 11. It was a good line run from Ethan Sanders. Guru is also really high on him. Let's have a look at the replay. Runs in the line, takes the dummy. Brad Smiter falls for it. It's a defensive decision every day of the week. And the number 11, Sasagi, just right place, right time, gets the offload, and he scores to open proceeding here this evening at Shark Park. It is 4-0 Canberra. But yeah, Ethan Sanders runs to the line, draws and passes. Brad Smiter, that's a defensive decision every day of the week. And gets in right place, right time. The decoy runner gets the offload. And Canberra have opened the scoring. It is 4-0 Canberra. I'm just going to follow up on that. Let's go to the Broncos live stream. I want to see who played for the Broncos. I don't think the full 30 would have played. Probably for saying the academies. Try confirmed. Good. Hang on, I'm just getting it up. Just give me a moment. They would have put up the team list, surely. Well, it doesn't really need to have bloody sound. I just want to see if they have a team list. Doesn't look like it. Obviously, because it's like an NRL. No. Hang on. I'm sure the Broncos would have posted something up. So conversion 6-0 to the Canberra Raiders. Let's see how many players play for the Broncos today. Squad for the first hit out of 25. Jock Madden's captained. Trishan Powell. I think that's it. Kobe Black, Lachlan West, Leota. I don't think you guys would have seen these players. But, yeah, so not really much of them played. Tyson Smoothie played. Jaden Hunt. Yeah, they're the players that play for the Broncos. I'll have a look at the Dolphins because they're playing in a trial as well today. They play the Capras around about this time, I think. I'll have a look. I want to see what side that they're dishing out. 6 p.m. in Gladstone. But I do want to see who their team list. Looks like it's basically the Redcliffe Dolphins side as well. They're playing they're playing their youngsters as well. I don't think there's any. No, I don't think any first graders are playing. I don't think. But that live stream is on now as well. Oh, it's a stream on Facebook. Oh, dear. Surely there's like a YouTube live stream for that. Let me get a look at it. Maybe it's on the Dolphins YouTube channel. But yeah, 29 minutes gone. I don't even know they got a YouTube channel, do they? Do they? Do the Dolphins have a... I don't think so. I don't think so, eh? It was on Facebook anyway. Most intense rematch against us. What? Why is that an anticipated? It's a trial game between your feeder club. Which both things are. I'll have a look at the Dolphins. Dolphins NRL. Surely they got a score update. 12-all. 12-all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Storm do. I know Roosters. I think every club does except probably the Dolphins. I know Storm do have one. I know Penrith do. All the clubs do, except the Dolphins, looks like. Here's a kick up now. And Jesse, in case him clean, pulls it up. So until the final 10 minutes of this first half, 6-0. Might even looking at a 6-all scoreline. Again, like we did last night. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got 17 in the chat right now. Really good numbers so far for a trial game. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. But yeah, 3 likes away from 10 likes as our stream goal. We are a small YouTube channel in comparison to a lot. So if we can get to 10 likes, it goes a long way. And also if you guys can subscribe to the channel. We are 4 subs away from 2350. So really appreciate your support, guys. Really do. It's a penalty to Canberra. I don't really know. I put it on my Instagram last night, but yeah, obviously Guru did as well. Like, how good are the referees kit? A little bit of a throwback to the early 2000s with the orange kit. Really, really like it. Bit of a throwback, with the old corners, with the old corner slink logos as well. Before the pink Amy jerseys. Yeah, I really like the new kit from the referees. From the orange. Obviously, they're going to have a clash when they play the Tigers. They'll have another one that got out. Here's an offload. Oh, ball goes out the back. Can they keep it in? Oh, it did. Great work out there from Hopewadi. And he goes thrown in the touch. That is typical Penrith defense right there. Because they wouldn't have it at Shark Park. I've got it muted anyway, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's what you expect at a Penrith game. Obviously, who they play round 1, the Panthers? Are we the first home game at CommBank? Oh, of course it is. No, who did Penrith play in round 1? Oh, they're in Vegas. What am I on about? They're in Vegas. But their first home game at CommBank is against the Roosters, so that's going to be great. I mean, I love CommBank. I'm really excited for that game, actually. Low-key, really, really excited for that. The first. To go to 2 games at CommBank this year for the Roosters is also great. Ryan says, who's your pick for the centre spot? The Roosters, big fella. I'm going Billy Smith and Mark Nwanganitawase, I think. If Billy Smith, for the love of God, put him on ice in the damn trials. I really hope he deserves to have a great injury-free year. If he is fit for round 1, he'll play. I think Marky Mark probably has been training all preseason. Oh, what a shot! He's been playing. He'd probably been training at right center alongside with Bobby Toya throughout the preseason. I think both of them are going to play centre throughout the trials. I think also Junior Ponga is also needs to be in the conversation because he has played centre, has played on the wing for the Roosters over the last couple of years under Robbo. Here's Dane Laurie puts a chip into the in goal. Oh, it's put down. It should be offside because Chevy Stewart knocked it on. It should be a penalty for offside, but regardless, it's a penalty ball. But it's a good little kick from Dane Laurie. They'll get the ball back, but in the letter of the law, should be a penalty. Oh, what a shot. Looked like a shoulder charge, to be fair, but it's a good shot then by Hopewadi. But yeah, to answer your question there, as we'll get to the next one, I think it'll be Billy Smith, Marky Mark. We will see Bobby Toyer play at some point this year, which I think every Roosters fan is frothing to see and cannot wait to see him play. We'll see him in the trials next week. Be warned. I'm warning you now about Bobby Toyer. What about wingers, Tubes and Dom Young? That stays the same. Like, Dom Young was up there, top try scorers last year. He stays where he is. He stays on the wing. Tubes, he picks himself. Tubes picks himself. Out of the back five, Tubes and Tedesco pick themselves. 6 again for Penrith. Tubes, I believe, when I checked it, he's 35 games off from playing 300 games. He's got two. He's extended for another year after he end of 26. I think that's when he retires. So he's got 35 games over 2 years. Yeah, averagely playing 48 games average. He's got to get 35 to get the 300, and he deserves to be up there in the 300 club for the Roosters. My God. So Panthers now out the back. Here's Dane Laurie. Numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed, but he still goes himself, the number 20. He doesn't need any support. He just give me the ball, get out of the way, he scores. The Panthers are on the board just shy of the 4 minutes from half time, and is in jersey number 20 who scores. It looked like that Casey McLean. No, yeah, it is Jesse McLean. He should have just had open space, but the number 20 says, nah, stuff ya. And David Farley will score the opener for the Panthers. Good shape from Dane Laurie. He's looked dangerous. But yeah, Farley is like, nah. I don't need anyone else. You know, I might have bombed. I could have hogged it, which he did. Could have bombed the tries. Like, nah. He knew he was getting over the line. Too big, too strong. That is really nice from the Panthers out there at the center in jersey number 20. So 6-4. They finally cracked Canberra. It's been really brave defense. But the Panthers finally opened the door. And they went straight in. A really good individual effort there from Pele to get over the line. So a kick, I'm guessing, will be from Brad Schneider to level us up at 6-4. Even Winston was like that. He didn't even think it was. He didn't even think it was the Brad Schneider missed it 6-4. But yeah, he thought it as well. Everyone as a joke. Everyone thought it was the It was it looked like the Bulldogs kept it is Canberra. What year did you start following the Chooks and why? Ooh, gee, what year? Probably I'm going to say 2005. Obviously, because my brother was a Roosters fan, so I sort of stuck with him. And we went up to a game when I was 3 years old. I was 3 years old. I remember some of it. I remember the Roosters winning. I remember Minicello having a masterclass up there, actually. And also, there was an incident where we were waving our flags because the Roosters won and the Broncos fan. That's why I'm really against the Broncos, where the Broncos fans just snapped my brother's flag in front of us and carried on because the Roosters flogged them. So that's probably really the first time I remember a Roosters game. And 2008, when I was 6 years old, we went to the first time going to the old footy stadium in 2008. Me and my brother, obviously big Roosters fans. I think, yeah, probably in between 2005, 2008 was when I first started watching the Roosters. So when I was like 3 years old, it's the first time I went watching them. That's probably since then I've supported them. But I do remember having a photo outside the old footy stadium. It's on my TikTok, actually, Haynesy Socials, when it was a game at the SFS in 2008. There's an offload. Oh, it's ball all over the place. But there's some space if they can get it out there. They do now, but Penrith do scramble. I started following the Roosters since 2016. Oh, it's a bad year to watch the Roosters in 16. That was a terrible year. I mean, we come good in the end. We had like some good performances towards the back end of the year where we won a handful of games, but we came second last that year. I think we went 0-6 to start the year. Remember one game in 16 where Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's first game since playing us scored in Golden Point. That was awful to watch. And how he celebrated that, yeah, that was really awful. Like losing like 50-0 to the Sharks at Shark Park, and it wasn't 50, but something like that way. Ball goes to ground. Canberra have dived on it. I do remember in 16, though, we did have a good win when Dylan Harper went absolutely ballistic against Souths. I remember that game. So inside the last 10 seconds of this first half, Canberra, one last crack. I reckon they might just quick play the ball here. They might pop for one here. Oh, it's put down anyway. It's not gone. That'll be halftime. So it is 6-4 to Canberra. They take an halftime lead. Why is my update scoreboard not working again? Which I've got to get used to that. But it is halftime at Shark Park. It is 6-4 to the Canberra Raiders. They lead the Panthers. We'll be taking a short break during the halftime break. Stay tuned for the second half in about 10 minutes' time. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And Haynesy Socials. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys at the other side of the halftime break. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Oh, Jack Della Maddalena. Legend. All right. Thank you for sticking around, guys. We're back for the second half. There we go. Good first half. Obviously, wet weather conditions doesn't help it. But still very good first half. Really grind. Canberra with the slight lead. Oh, intercept. But obviously didn't go far, but changeover anyway. Who scored for Penrith? The young fella, number 20, David Farley. David Farley scored the opener for the Panthers. It was not converted by Brad Schmeider, so it remains 6-4. Gus Footy says, g'day. Hello, Gus. How are you? Kick downtown. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Canberra's away kit? Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Penalty Canberra. Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the away kit? Oh, wait. What was that? Ball plant, is it? Or that looked like it. Well, like I said at the start of the stream, like if they're doing that now, I want to see it done all year. I don't want it to stop come round 7. If you want to crack down on this, crack down for the entire whole season. The 24 rounds, finals, grand final, and origins. I want that rule. I want that officiated. I want that officiated throughout the entire year, not just in a preseason game. Nevertheless, it's happened twice now for Penrith. It's happened to them. Or for Canberra, sorry. Out of their own end, they tried to look for a quick play the ball. They failed to even look like attempting on getting the ball over the foot over the ball and the play the ball. Last tackle now. Brad Schmeider. Short. Oh, Isaiah Papali'i got crunched. And it's a knock on. Great defense, Canberra. They hold on again. But 100%, I want that. Like, it's good that they're policing that because, the play the ball's all messy in that these days and it's too quick for some teams. But you've got to be consistent throughout the entire year of having it done. I'm not a fan of the Raiders away jersey. Yeah, it's blue. It's literally like the Dogs. From behind, it looks like the Dogs kit. I mean, it's a throwback to an old Raiders jersey. I know Tyson Bennett will explain it more in the detail on his TikTok and all that, but it just looks like it's all blue. They've just got green. Oh, it's an error anyway from Canberra, from the Canberra Bulldogs. That's what they're going to be named tonight, the Canberra Bulldogs. But, yeah. Everyone is so confused. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Hey, Haynesy, which NRL jersey is the best in every team ever? Wait. Best ever. Which 17 teams have the best jerseys? Here's a break from the 26. Get back to that, Luke. Mike's on, yeah. Looking at the offload here. Oh, just couldn't get it. That's the third. Canberra, a barge over attempt. Looks like he's got there. He has. Oh, no. No, he hasn't. Belinda Sharp right there. He had a good look. She had a good look at it. But she's gone upstairs. There's no try. I can't see this getting overturned. She was right there. It's a good attempt, nevertheless. And try. That's a try. He grounds that. He scored that. I'm thinking that's a try. Yep, it's a try. 8-6. 10-4. The number 9 has scored. It's all set up by the great run from the 26. But yeah, Owen Paddy. What a name. Determination. He looked confident. But it found the chalk. Found the grass. And Canberra extend the lead to 10-4. Very nice. Two likes away from 10 likes. So if you can hit that like button. Numbers this way. Oh, you should. 300. And he deserves to be up there in the 300 couple of roosters. My God. So Panthers now out the back. Here's Dane Laurie. Numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed. But he still goes himself, the number 20. He doesn't need any support. He just give him the ball, get out of the way, he scores. The Panthers are on the board just shy of 4 minutes from half time. And it's in jersey number 20 who scored. Yes, been doing like these stream clips. I'm trying to do it for get out there for the TikTok. Got like over it's something, a bit of content over the preseason. Check out that half time or something. Here's a chance here. Oh, great offload for trouble. Watch it get copyrighted eventually. Like, I see all these other creators do it. But give it a go. So hard, like, to edit, get the right clips and all that. Forward. Play on. Here's a break from Canberra down the sideline. Gets the offload, goes to the ground and still play on. I want you to put the word out there that we back up the Broncos. Set it out. You beat Burley in a trial, like you do every year. When you're playing like reserve grade teams, like for feeder clubs in trial games, it's a lose-lose. If you win, no one cares. It's a trial. If you lose, you lost to a Q Cup team or New South Wales Cup team. Can't win. It's a lose-lose. Last tackle. The Raiders have gone 78 metres this set. They put the grubber kick in. Oh, they've let it go. It's a try. He's got a double. Oh, they're going to give it. It was messy, but he's got a double. What the hell? What happened there? Oh, put it down. I thought Canberra dropped it here, but oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sorry, mate. I've got to delete it, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. But he's got to double the hooker. Canberra up 16-4 to the Premiers. Just trying to get but back to that. It's so hard to get all these clips out that they get it out straight away. Like, see all the other creators, they're not even necessarily rugby league, but like, they get it out so quickly. Like, it took the one I just put on TikTok. That took me like at least 10 minutes to get it up with the right editing and so forth. But to answer the question of jerseys, hard to say. I can tell you that for free as Raiders missed that one 16-4. The Roosters ain't number one this year. Especially our away jerseys. It should be last. It's shit. I absolutely do not love our away jerseys. Only because they stuffed it up having it bloody. It's only because we had the damn bloody. She does that, bro. She does that. I don't know if you've not known that. Might be in trouble with Gussie next week when I see him at the members event. When I see the boys, I might walk up there. Might be a bit awkward seeing the boys. I'm only kidding. You know you can ban the name. It's not worth it, mate. It's not worth my time now. Whatever's done's done. Just move on, I guess. Where is it? Where's overlay? There it is. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, I'm trying to get this out for TikTok. Sorry, lads. Give me a minute. No, don't want volume. No. So Panthers now out the back. Here's Dane Laurie. Numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed, but he still goes himself. The number 20. He doesn't need any support. He just give me the ball. Out the way, he scores. The Panthers are on the way, he scores. Delete. The Panthers are on the board just shy of 4 minutes from half time and is injured. Time. Delete. All right, we're good. Sorry, lads. I was just uploading this TikTok for the like I said, I've been trying to do clips, highlights for TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that. But it's so hard to get out there so quickly. So now out the back. Numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed. He still goes himself. The number 20. He doesn't need any support. He just get out the way. A challenge. Panthers now out the back. Here's Dane Laurie. Numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed. He still goes. But captain's challenge now. To the ref. What are they checking here? Successful challenge for the Panthers. Silly, you went back in there looking for it, so no one else to blame but yourself. So they get one. They're the Panthers. So they'll get a tap 20 metres out from their own line, from the Canberra line, down 16-4. And he's a big unit, number 21. Look at the head on him too. Good set of hair. So the Panthers now looking to respond. Who's a Queensland Roosters fan who got kicked out at the Broncos game v Roosters? I can't remember. What last year? I don't know. I know there was no. Who got kicked out last year? I don't know. Last year I can't remember. It was hostile. but I can't remember. I literally can't remember. I know someone did. Yeah, I know someone did, but can't remember who it was. But the Broncos fans, they were awful. Like, mind you, I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard when you are the visiting team, but they're in the away supporters bay and they're giving lip to Roosters fans when we give it back to you because we're beating you. When you're in the away section, of course you're going to hear from us. And they complain about it. I remember that much. Good break from number 19. And it'll be like that this year. We're playing them at Suncorp. There're going to be Broncos fans sitting in the Roosters Bay. When the Roosters start winning, they are the bad winners and sore losers. The Broncos, they'll give it to you if they're beating you. But if they're losing and we're beating them, I remember they reported a security just to kick them out. Yeah, because they do that. They have anything. They can say whatever they want. Like they'll call in. Like they're saying I remember. Yeah, now I remember that too. They're going out and saying like, "Oh, Brendan Smith. Oh, but he's a drugger." It's like I'm pretty sure didn't Reece Walsh get caught with drugs last year? Like in 2021? Oh, terrible offload. We go dead and goal. Oh, those play on. Oh, they're calling it back anyway. But yeah, so they can say whatever they want to, but then you say something back like, not forbid, say something like, "Oh, Reece Walsh sucks." They turn around and have a sook about it. I remember that now. And yeah, one of the Roosters. Yeah, I know exactly who got kicked out now. Yeah, I remember who got kicked out now. Yeah, I don't really want to get into Ezra Man, to be honest. Look, it's all well pretty documented on how everyone feels about it, so there's no real point. There's no point arguing about it now. Look, I know I don't agree with the suspension, but he's got a suspension. Just forget about it now. Let him serve his time, and then yeah, it was one of our guys. But yeah, it was one of our Roosters fans. We got the goat in here, Patrick Gillespie. How are you, bro? How are you, bro? Next Sunday, dude. We got the Roosters back. We got the Chooks back, mate. We got the Chooks back next Sunday. And I'm going to be there for 40 minutes of it, which I'm actually annoyed. Like, the fucking daylight saving. Dead set. Like, the game starts at 7:30 on a Sunday. Why couldn't... I can't remember what he said. Probably would have been nothing because Broncos fans just suck about anything. I couldn't... Yeah. That was... He didn't even say anything wrong, too. I don't think, anyway. So I didn't hear it because he sat like the other side of the bay, but I did see him get kicked out too. I can't remember what he said. You have to go ask him. Anyway, we're not really here to talk about that. We're here to watch the watch alongs. But yes, we've got Ali. G'day, Haynesy. Hello, how are you, my friend? Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynes_YT. We've got Angus. G'day, everyone. Hello, Angus. How are you, sir? Watch along. I'm trying to bloody... There, I can bloody post it now. Going good, Haynesy. Big year for us, mate, but I believe we'll go well. Yeah, we'll be sweet, mate. We'll be sweet. Believe in the boys. Believe in the boys. Believe in the boys. We'll be right. So, Panthers now out the back. Here's Dane Laurie. numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed, but still goes himself, the number 20. He doesn't need any support. Good, mate. Glad that was a footy back. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. How good. Let's just appreciate that this is literally this. We're going to have footy on our screens every week now between now and October, first week of October. I think that's the enjoyable part about having the preseason on in February. Oh, there's a knock on. It's a knock on from the Riff. They haven't been at their best tonight. Well, I said the Flaxy like last year. Like, Penrith don't play good in the rain. I see a Roosters fan in the crowd. Get around it. Who do you think will get the wooden spoon this year? Well, you'll find out, Luke Melbourne Storm fan. In 2 weeks' time, I'm going to do my ladder predictions. Sorry to be blunt. Nah, I'm only joking. That sounded awful. But, yeah, I'm doing my ladder prediction. That's when you'll find out. I haven't even looked at the ladder yet. All I know that I've locked in 2 teams for the top 4. That's Penrith and Melbourne. And I've locked the Roosters in the top 8. And that's it. That's all I've done so far. So, the reason why I couldn't give you one right now straight at the top of my head. But you will find out. I'll probably do a little bit. Newcastle. Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. I don't think Newcastle will get the spoon. They made the 8 2 years in a row. So, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh, here's a mistake from Canberra. Penrith on the attack. Couldn't ask for any better. I can't wait to see how good we go next week, even though it's a trial. Oh, for the entire second half, I always do this. No, wrong one. There. Sorry. Yeah, me too. So, obviously, the charity match is next Sunday. We are 1 sub away, guys. I just got to update that as well. That we are 1 sub from 2350. So, obviously, we'd like to get 1,000 subscribers a year. We're at We've already got 350 up for the year, which is great. And hopefully we can get to 3K by the end of the year. We only got 651 to go. Good start of the year. We just started February. He's not back. Play on. Oh, he's away. He's away the 24 for Canberra. He's still going up over the halfway. Oh, he's got coat angered. A little bit over the shoulder. Might be play on. Here's a cutout pass. Goes to the ground. Play on from the Canberra Bulldogs. The reason why they're called the Canberra Bulldogs today, as they look like the Bulldogs from behind with their away jerseys. They pulled down on 30 metres out on tackle 1. Been a good set from the Canberra Raiders. Canberra Bulldogs, 23 has it. $20 minutes to go. You probably say a try here. We might win it for the green machine. No, they do not play in the rain. Oh, 27. Oh, geez, he's a big unit, and he dropped it. Yeah, dropped it. He dropped it. That's 2-1 Wanderers. Wow. What do you think about the Burrow podcast? Oh, good for them, I guess. Oh, it's an error by the Panthers. Oh, look, obviously I'm not the biggest fans of the Burrow, but I know my mate Zane, who's part of it. I do like fan podcasts though. Like, obviously having the fan perspective of stuff, and obviously you're going to have the Burrow podcast. Who are going to have their views of the club and the fan base. Obviously got the Roosters one with Roosters Mania TV, and you got talking para. All these all these club fan podcasts. It's good for the game. Like obviously, you're going to have your main podcasts like Roosters Radio and Bunnies TV and all that kind of stuff. But then you have, club-based podcasts from the fans' perspective. It's good for the game to hear from their perspective. So I guess it's a good thing for their club. I'm not going to listen to it, obviously, because I'm a Roosters fan, so I'm not going to listen to what South fans have to say about their club. But it's good for their respective fan base to be, fair, I guess. In my opinion, the only way for the Roosters to go to the grandfather be the beast on the Panthers. Yes, you're right. We haven't beat them in 5 years, or Penrith, and it'll be 3 years since we last beat bloody Melbourne. So you're right. You can't. I mean, you are right. Like you can't just avoid them. You've got to. You can't avoid them. You've got to. So we can't just avoid them to get to a grand final. We've got to beat them to get to a grand final. Simple as that. Penalty to Penrith, high tackle. Got to beat the best to be the best. 100%. Exactly right. Penrith did it in 2020. There's another error from Penrith. They haven't been great in the second half of the Panthers. But, yeah, remember in 2020, the Panthers played us, like the Roosters in round one. The two-time back-to-back premiers. Like the back-to-back premiers at the time. Oh, here's a chance. Big fella in a space, number 25. He's celebrating. He's under the post. Canberra, well, they've been all over the Panthers today. And they're going to reward themselves with a 20-4 lead with 15 to go. But yeah, Penrith in 2020 when they beat us in round one and the finals. Obviously Melbourne did as well, and they won the comp that year. Then Penrith in 21, to win the grand final, they had to beat the premiers that they lost in the grand final to in 21. So you can't just avoid them. You've got to, at some point, beat them. So, but that's what Canberra are doing. They're not avoiding the Panthers. They're going out and beating them. Come up the chest. Obviously not deliberate. But it is a try. Panthers now, Canberra, are up 20-4. About to be 22-4. So, obviously, it's a trial game, guys. It is a trial game. I do want to establish that again. It is a trial game. And majority of the Panthers players aren't playing, but neither are the Canberra Raiders. Saying that, though, been a good performance from the Green Machine, especially from their young lads. Gus, hello again, Gus. I saw you earlier. We hit 2350K, 2,350 subscribers as the conversion is successful by the Raiders now lead 22 points to 4 as we're inside the last 15 minutes of this one. No, who cares? Got to take it when you can. Yep. Luke also said, which NRL ref needs to improve better this year? Fucking Ashley Klein. Yeah, if Johnny Sins gets it, fucking Ashley Klein with no doubt. You know what I should do? I should start a petition between Roosters fans and go, ban Ashley Klein from refereeing Roosters games in 2025. Dead set. And I know what's going to happen. He's going to get the first game. Round one against the Broncos, I'm going to, I'll bet my house on it, that Ashley Klein will be refereeing as a penalty goes to Canberra. Belinda Sharp, put the whistle away, pal. Even though probably, I'll sign that, mate. Yeah, good on you, Gus. And Gus. and Gus. And, yeah, Angus. I'll sign that, yeah. Good. No one likes Ashley. If you like Ashley Klein as a referee, you're a joke. see it done all year. I don't want to just... Just want to get the clip of that nice try from... where is it? I hate Ash. Well, who doesn't hate Ash? No, don't want volume. No. Not in. No. Thank you. It was messy. What? Surely not. Nick doesn't like Ash. LD World, hello. How are you, sir? Thank you for tuning in. Excuse me. Here's a chance. Last tackle for Canberra. This would definitely put the game to bed. Oh, it's gone out the back. Still play on, though. They can get the pass away and they get a kick away. Well, he got broke out of the tackle. He breaks out of another tackle. It is tough. That should be 6 more. Should be 6 more. It looked touched. He said Ash is a good ref. Just needs to fix some stuff. Oh, he needs to fix more than just a few stuff. The bloody bald fraud. Hope Ash doesn't ref state of origin. He will. He always does. He always does. What his eyesight. He needs everything fixed. Fucking fraud that he is. Fair income. Fucking Nick. Bloody hell, mate. You're better than that if you think that he's decent. My God. Can't win. To lose. Last tackle. Yeah, big season ahead. Big season ahead. Oh, no. Oh, no. They've made a meal of that. Oh, no. They made a meal of that, Canberra. They both went up for it. It's knocked on, kicked forward. Penrith pick it up, and they've stolen a try. Keeps them in the game at 22-8 with 10 minutes to go. Nick thinks Todd and Casey are worse than Klein. Todd Smith? He's all right. Casey Badger? Debatable, you could say. It was messy, but he got a double. Yes, Haynesy, he got a double. You had to mention it. Check out that. So Panthers now out the back. Here's Dane Laurie. Numbers this way. Oh, you should have passed. He still goes himself, the number 20. He doesn't need. Here's a chance here. Oh, great offload. It's a try. Try to Canberra. Yeah, well, we love Nick for it. Yeah, Nick's passionate. He gets angry when the team loses. Like, who doesn't? Yeah, Sutton can also get fucked too. Anyway, this is for 22-10. Holds the line. Raises the flags. 22-10. 12 minutes to go. 12-point game, 9 minutes to go. So, the Panthers, they don't really have that much ball in the second half either, but they are hanging in there. They're only down by 2 converted tries. We've obviously scored. We've seen more tries scored in this game than last night, but we're still on for a draw. To lose. What happened to G? I don't know about Adam G. I don't know what happened to him. Like, you can tell he hasn't done anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. I mean, like, Grant Atkins had a good year. And a lot of people say that he should have refereed the grand final. I mean, he does his job. I mean, Adam G's all right. He's, in my opinion, the best at the moment. Well, Penrith, they've come to life. The Panthers have come to life in the last 8 minutes. We might have a grandstand finish on our hands here. And here's a beautiful ball. They're in their way again. They're going to score again. The Panthers have gone back to back. Momentum gets him over the goal line. There's no double movement. And the Panthers will be within a converted try. And the Panthers do what they always do best. They come back late. And the number 18, Zach Lamont, has scored. Number 27 has gone off. Gone doip into the loin. That's for you, Tom Cooper, if you're watching. Michael Ennis, doip into the loin. The Canberra Bankstown faders tonight because they look like the Bulldogs. Mitchell Press has gone off injured. No, it's good signs, but we just heard it out in the back room. Doip into the loin. We missed that. Shout out to you, Tom Cooper. Yeah, they're a very stubborn team, aren't they? Oh, they might have found a bobble. We might have a bobble. Oh, try confirm. Never mind. It's Penrith, by the way. Penrith always get those. Anyway, we have a ball game. Overlay. That's what I was looking for. So this is to make it a 22-16 game with 6 minutes 40 on the clock. Here's the kick. Holds the line as well. It's over the goes. 22-16. We've got a great finish to this game on our hands here. Not the time or the place. Not the time and the place. Being from Canberra, I absolutely hate some of the Raiders fans sometimes always moaning about something. Dude, Canberra fans are all right. I know a few Canberra fans, but most of them just do not shut up about the Six again, eh? It was like 6 years ago. 22-4 down by 18 and coming back 22-16. Well, you got to give credit to the Panthers team. They've hung in there. Well, probably say that the field position has flipped on its head in the second half, I guess. But so, there's an error. Oh, they didn't need that, Penrith, especially when they were coming back. Canberra needed it because they're on the ropes there. It was correct call. It was always fifth and last. Thank you. Well, the correct call was made. I get why people are upset, but the correct call was made. He corrected himself. Get referees make mistakes, but he made a mistake by calling six again in the first place. He corrected himself. Grubber kick in. There's chases there, but Penrith get there in time. Did he get out? He did. Great effort. So they're still in it. 5 minutes to go. Yep. Correct, Gus. Angus. At the same time, Canberra were on a goal line for the entire second half of that grand final. They could not break us. we had a man down as well in that second half too for 10 minutes. Cooper Cronk got sin bin. We still managed a way to hold our line for the entire second half, and then we went down the other end and scored, and they're just going to go back to a 6-10 call that shouldn't have been a 6 again. So, anyway, it's literally been 6 years since that grand final, so we don't really need to talk about it. We've got 4 minutes to go, though. We've got 4 minutes to go in this final game of the first week of the preseason challenge. It's going to be a doozy. It's been the Roosters, are they going to do a heritage jersey? Hopefully. Myself and Retro were talking about it yesterday. There was a post on the Sydney Roosters diehards where they put like what it would look like. So obviously there you go. So obviously the Roosters this year are doing theme rounds for all our home games this year. So for example, in round 1, it's the introduction of BYD. Easter long weekend, they're going to do an Easter themed Anzac Day Indigenous round, or the Binny for brain cancer, the first responders round, kind of thing. Emergency services round. That's what it's called. So there's another one though. So in round 18, when we play the West Tigers at Allianz, we're doing obviously the 50-year reunion of our 1975 premiership win over the Dragons. We did something similar last year with challenge successful, by the way. I don't know what for. Penalty. It will be a penalty, so they'll still get one last crack. But yeah, so round 18, playing the Tigers, 50-year reunion of the but yeah. In round 18, we might have a heritage jersey. I'll get it up. I'll get the Sydney Roosters diehard page up and show you what. So we're looking. The club might do a heritage jersey for a home jersey. I'll get it up anyway. I'll show you what it would look like if we did. So if we would have a heritage jersey, that's what we'll be looking at right there. So I don't know if you can see it, probably because of the green screen, but you've got, the 3/4 sleeve, the collar, the old East badge, and just, because obviously the home jerseys are hard to pull off for a heritage jersey because a club like the Roosters, we've had the same design for nearly 100 years, over 117 years of history of the same design. So it's always going to be hard to do a heritage jersey off that, but you can do it though, and 1975 would be an absolute perfect for it. Anyway, last tackle for the Panthers. They put a grubber kick in. It's picked up by the Raiders. Number 14's off, but he's pulled down in the end. So if we could have it a 3/4 sleeve, have the collar, have the 1975 Eastern Suburbs badge, add the sponsors with it, because back then in 1975 there was no sponsorship. It was allowed until 1976 when City Ford come on board. So we could manage to do that. But that would be the only way I reckon we could do a heritage jersey this year. I think the next one in my personal opinion, the next time we would see a heritage jersey would be probably 2027, 2028. Because obviously 2027 will be 120 years of the Roosters, and you might see the original colours of, the traditional tricolours where it was navy blue with the red stripes like that, or the red one with the blue ones like that. So we might see them come back in probably 27, 28, because it would be around at that time 120 years of the Roosters. So that's when we'll probably see that type of heritage jersey again. But we might do a celebration as it's a half century of the 75 premiership win. So I don't know about the long sleeve. The thing is, though, you need to. There's a knock on. That'll be it. Canberra will hang on to a 22-16 win to kick off their pre-season before they head off to take on the Warriors. No, they play the Sharks in Vegas. But yeah, with the long sleeve, I honestly think it would work. Because again, you've got to sell it as a heritage jersey. If you have it the home strip, it's just basically an East badge and a collar. I don't think it would be good enough for. I mean, it probably would work, but for me to sell the part, I think we need the three. What the hell was that? The 3/4 sleeve. What about NRL anniversary? I think no, they did. They will do it in they'll do it in 120-year anniversary in 2028. Because I remember what we did in 2007, 2008. We did a 100-year anniversary. We did a 100-year anniversary for the Roosters, 2007, because it would be the 100th year. In 2008, the NRL did like a total 100 years. It's confusing. So it was a 100th season, NRL 100th year in 2008. Yeah, I know it's confusing, but that's what we did. Like our heritage jersey that I've got, which is over there, which is in 97. So because I've got it over there, I had to go get it. So they had 97. It was in 1997. They had 90 years. So 90th season, 2007, 100th season. But 1908, 2008 was the 100-year celebration of the NRL in 2008. But yeah, we'll round about then. Great live stream. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I really appreciate your time coming out for your pre-season. That's the first week done. Will be first game. The next game will be on Thursday. I think it's Canberra and the Sharks, I think. Something like that. But, yeah, it was a good game, good stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Comeback fell short. It was a great comeback, second try. Yeah, it was a good effort from both teams. I think both teams will be reasonably pleased on how the game went. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the poll. We had 61 votes. Can the Panthers win a 5-peat? A lot of people said yes. 61%. A lot of people were confident in the Panthers. Great stream. Yeah, thanks, Jason, for coming on board. We'll see you guys in the next stream anyway. Might have to do a winter tour like we didn't. There's no pattern. That's the problem. There's no real pattern at the moment with the Roosters really haven't had a pattern either. But anyway. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, goodbye for now. I'll see you guys on Thursday for the next live stream watch along. We'll have a YouTube video, channel update, Q&A that we've filmed. Will come out tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, goodbye for now. Have a good night. Cheers, lads.